Good day everyone, this is Coach Numdin. I'm about to walk you through my project for the Celo hackathon for the MiniPay. So the name of my application is called IQlify, as you can see. So when you come the first time, this is what you get. You get the home screen, but because my wallet is connected, so you have to connect your wallet like so. Then these are some of the interviews I've had while testing. So we have the profile section where you have to put an image. You can choose your image. I just randomly pick this guy. Yes, then the name is there, and then I'll just save changes. Alright, so you see it's been saved. And the next thing is the interview session, whereby interview is conducted by an AI agent from VAPI. So it starts, and we have our start sections and other interviews I've had. So you launch interview setup to make an interview. This is, I'll take the beginner. Also, I'll just take the next. These are just random, just for testing. Okay, and just to show you a demo of how it works. Duration, I'll make it 5 minutes. All right. And the next part is check for equipment to ensure that it works correctly. And then there's an issue of a network, so I'm going to recheck the equipment. I think we're good to go. And shortly from now, the interview, after this session, the interview should start. Okay, now in a few seconds from now, a few moments from now, you hear an AI voice that begins the interview. So while it's making the call to VAPI, you can see the interview details, the details just basically, and we are waiting for the call to be placed. Sometimes based on network strength, it takes a bit of a while. Okay, there was connection error. I'm going to try and see.
Hi, I'm your technical interviewer today. What role are you applying for?
I am applying for front-end developer, React.
I see you might have responded in another language. Please let me know the specific role you're applying for, and we can get started.
Front-end developer, React, front-end.
Great. What is your experience level? Are you applying as a junior, mid, senior, lead, or principal front-end developer?
As a senior.
It seems like you responded with a different context. Could you please clarify?
I said senior developer, senior React.
This will just take a sec. It seems there was an issue generating the questions. No problem. Let's start with the first question. Can you explain the virtual DOM and how it differs from the real DOM in React?
Okay. The virtual DOM basically is where how the users DOM means document object module. So the virtual DOM is where the document gets processed before it is passed to the real DOM.
It seems there are some points that could be clarified. The virtual DOM represents a lightweight copy of the actual DOM, allowing React to update the UI more efficiently by minimizing direct DOM manipulation. Can you elaborate on how React uses the virtual DOM for performance optimization?
Alright, so I had to end the interview because it's graded me 41/100. Alright, so let's proceed to the other sections. Now back to interviews. I'm going to walk you through how to claim. So that was just a dummy. This was the last interview I had. As you can see, 41/100. these are the results. Okay, so now to claim reward, you can claim reward, you can share, and then you can go back. I'll walk you through how to claim the reward. So this is it. So you do this. So it's trying to claim the reward. So you can click on view on Celo scan, right, to see the reward, to see the details. This is it, right, of the reward I just claimed. You can see it now. Okay, so now I'm back to the interview. Now I've shown you the interview section and the interviews are conducted, but then I want to show you one of the best features, which is the language support. So the app supports interview in different languages, okay, and then once you change to a language, then the whole app adapts. For example, I'll go to French. Okay, I don't speak French, so it's gonna be just gibberish. And then where's that place? Or let me say Chinese. Should I use Chinese? So you see the whole app has changed to Chinese, right? So, and then you can also conduct interview in the Chinese dialect. So I don't speak it, but just for demo's sake, I know how the app works, so I'm not actually reading the Chinese font or the Chinese whatever. I'm just going because I know how my app works. But let me see if it will actually conduct an interview in the Chinese dialect. So while we wait, we hope that it works.
你好，我是你今天的技术面试官，你申请的是什么职位？
轻浮滚滚滚滚，踩。
请用中文介绍一下你申请的职位以及相关经验。
媳妇急。So it's grading. I had to end the interview because I don't know how to speak. You see, gave me 41/100. That was poor. So, but at least you see that the app supports interview in different languages, right? So I'm going to go back and change back to English. So you can pick Espanol and other languages. So next I'm going to show you is the wallet. So on my wallet, see my balance, what I've earned so far, and then you can also see the transactions, right? Okay, so I just claimed 0.2 Celo. These are the other ones I've had before. Total earning is 1.5. All these are calculated from the interviews I've had before. This is my wallet, so this is the overview. All right, so the next thing I want to show you is the leaderboard. Okay, so the leaderboard, you see, it shows you top performance. The most performing participant has been used HackerCrush, and another accounts are used to test. So this is DevCrush that I just did now. You will see the rest while I was building and testing. All right, then there is a setting, but I moved to settings. Now we have theme. We have theme in our dark and light mode. It's currently in the dark mode. I'll take it to the light mode, you see, and then this is the dark mode. Light mode, I prefer the dark mode, so this is what the light mode currently looks like. I'll take you back to the dark mode. We have the privacy policy. Here, as you can see. We also have the terms of service, all of it here. Then And if you're feeling so generous to support, here you can do that. Basically, I hope I've not forgotten other features, because I integrated quite a number of features in the IQlify application. This is a summary of my application. I hope you like it. See you next time. Bye.